At some point in life, we all carry baggage we don't need, words that hurt us, people who walked away, expectations that were never fulfilled, and yet we keep caring about things that should have already been left behind. Stoicism teaches us that suffering doesn't come from what happens to us, but from how we react to it. That's why today, we'll explore 7 Stoic principles that reveal how to master the art of not caring and letting go. You're on the channel Savio a Stoico. Let's dive into the teachings. Lesson 7. Only care about what's within your control. Stoicism begins where the illusion of control ends. The first key to stop caring is realizing that not everything depends on you. We often get frustrated trying to change people, situations, or outcomes, but the truth is simple and freeing. What doesn't depend on you should not consume you. You can't control what others think. You can't control how the world reacts to your actions. You can't control time, loss, or the unexpected, but you can control how you choose to respond to it all. Marcus Aurelius said, if it's outside your control, let it go. True strength begins when you stop wasting energy on the uncontrollable. Start shifting your focus to what depends solely on you, your habits, your thoughts, your actions, your boundaries. Life becomes lighter when you stop carrying burdens that were never yours, other people's opinions, the past that won't return, the expectations that didn't come true. Let it go. Peace isn't found in fixing the world, but in ruling your inner world. Stop living trying to control what can't be controlled. If someone rejected, abandoned, or ignored you, that's outside your domain. But what you do with that is entirely in your hands. You can choose to dwell in pain or let go and move forward. You can react with despair or respond with maturity. Stoicism is the art of separating what deserves attention from what only deserves silence. And when you focus on what you can control, you become free, you become stronger. And little by little, you learn that you don't need to care about everything to find peace. You just need to care about what truly matters. And what truly matters is already within you. Lesson 6. Free yourself from the need for external approval. The need to be accepted is one of the greatest prisons for human beings. We live trying to please others, being shaped by their opinions. But the Stoic understands those who live to be accepted slowly die inside. True freedom begins when you validate yourself, when you no longer need applause. Seneca once said, a soul that depends on the opinions of others is a slave. As long as your worth depends on external approval, you'll remain vulnerable. A single criticism will crush you. A lack of praise will shake you. But when your approval comes from within, nothing can shake you. You begin to act from principle, not applause. The Stoic asks, am I living with virtue, integrity, and truth? If the answer is yes, the rest is noise. You don't need to convince anyone of your value. Value is found in living with integrity, even in silence. People change their opinions. Today they praise you, tomorrow they ignore you, and if your peace depends on that, you'll never be free. Free yourself from the need to be accepted. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Be your own foundation, love your own company, honor your choices without needing the crowd's approval. Live with courage to be yourself, even if no one claps. And ironically, it's when you are complete on your own that you earn the most respect, because authenticity is rare, and those who are true to themselves shine effortlessly. The Stoic doesn't seek to please, he seeks to be just with himself, and that is true freedom. Lesson 5. Accept that everything is temporary, including pain. Everything in life passes. This is one of the hardest truths, and also one of the most liberating. Joy doesn't last forever, but neither does pain. Attachment is born from the illusion of permanence, from the idea that we can hold on to time, but nothing is fixed. People change, cycles end, phases transform. The Stoic accepts this impermanence with calm. Epictetus reminds us, never say I lost it, but rather I returned it. You didn't lose something, you simply lived what you had to live, and now it's time to let go. Letting go is not weakness, it's wisdom. It's accepting that holding on to something lifeless is what truly hurts. While you cling to what's already over, you block out what's new. Don't fight the natural flow of things. Pain exists, but it passes too, and the more you resist it, the longer it stays. When you accept it, it gradually fades. Stoicism doesn't want you to become cold, but conscious that everything changes, and those who accept change with it. You don't need to cling to a memory to honor it. You don't need to hold on to someone who's already gone. What matters stays within you, and what once hurt you needs to leave. Let it go with love, with gratitude for what was, with peace for what is, with courage for what's to come. Remember, nothing is yours forever, not even your feelings. Accepting this is the first step toward true freedom, and once you learn to let go, you learn how to truly breathe. Lesson 4. Let go without shutting down, love without depending. Letting go is not about hardening your heart. It's not about becoming indifferent or cold. It's learning how to love with freedom, not with chains. The Stoic understands that true love is light, not heavy. He gives himself, but without losing who he is. He cares, but without forgetting himself. Emotional dependence is the opposite of that. It's when you place your peace in someone else's hands, and no one deserves to carry that weight. Neither you nor the other person. Detachment is an act of self-respect. It means saying, I love you, but I can keep going even if this changes. That's not selfishness, that's maturity. Those who love wisely accept that the other has the right to leave, that life changes, and so do feelings. You don't need to be less affectionate, just more aware. It's not about avoiding love, but avoiding blind attachment. You can care without controlling. You can be present without losing yourself. Emotional detachment is liberating. It says, I choose to stay, but I don't need to. When you understand this, you become lighter, more whole, more yourself. The Stoic doesn't suffocate relationships. He allows them to be free. And if they stay, it's because they're genuine, love deeply, but without chains. Let go without becoming empty. Be whole before joining someone. And remember, those who master detachment also master themselves. And those who master themselves never get lost. Lesson 3. Choose to ignore what doesn't build you. Not everything deserves your response. Not every criticism deserves attention. Not every offense needs a reaction. The Stoic knows that reacting to everything is losing peace. And peace is the most valuable thing there is. Marcus Aurelius said, you are not obligated to have an opinion. You can see, hear, and simply let it go. Not out of cowardice, but out of wisdom. Ignoring is not weakness, it's focus. You weren't made to spend your energy on what destroys you. Gossipers, critics, provocateurs, they all test your balance, but they only affect you if you allow them. The wise person picks their battles. He doesn't respond to everything. He chooses what deserves space in his mind, and almost nothing does. If something doesn't build you, it's not worth your time. True strength is not reacting. It's keeping your composure even when chaos tries to pull you in. The Stoic doesn't seek to be understood. He seeks to be centered. You don't need to win arguments. You need to win over yourself, and that starts with silence, with choosing not to care, with refusing to carry what isn't yours. What others say reveals more about them than about you, so why be affected? You have more important things to live for, more to build, more to care about. Ignore with grace, walk with lightness, and stay firm in what truly matters. Lesson 2. Live in the now and free yourself from the weight of the past. The past can be a teacher, but it should never be a prison. How many times have you replayed memories that hurt you? How many nights have you lost reliving mistakes, rejections, failures? Stoicism invites you to break free from that. Seneca said, life is divided into 3 times. One is no longer, another is not yet, and only the present is ours. The now is all that exists, and if you're not in it, you're outside of life. The past cannot be changed. The pain that passed only stays alive because you feed it. The mind insists on going back, but the wise insist on staying. Being present is a practice. It means interrupting the mental cycle of guilt and nostalgia. It's telling yourself, that's over. Today is a new time. It's not forgetting, it's redirecting. You can learn from the past, but live in the present. Each moment is a new chance to do differently, to stop caring about what's already gone. Those who live stuck in what was, stop living what is, and life doesn't wait. It moves on. The Stoic knows that only now he can act, only now he can choose, only now he can release what holds him back. Living in the present is the greatest sign of strength. It's the greatest act of detachment. It's where peace is. Because here, in this exact moment, is the only thing that truly belongs to you, your awakened awareness. Lesson 1. Remember death and choose what's worth carrying. Memento mori, remember you will die. That phrase sounds harsh, but it carries Stoicism's deepest wisdom. Life is brief. You don't have unlimited time, and precisely for that reason, you must not waste your energy on what isn't worth it. How many worries dominate you today that will be irrelevant in a year? How many grudges, offenses, old wounds that only take up space inside you? The Stoic reflects on death to value life. He knows the end can come at any moment, and so he lives with priority. He lets go of what weighs him down. He drops pride. He forgives without needing anything in return. He loves without waiting for the perfect moment, because he understands time waits for no one. Death is a reminder that the now is all we have, and that lightness is an urgent choice. Stop carrying people who don't walk with you. Stop holding on to what no longer vibrates with your truth. Embrace simplicity. Live with purpose. Choose with wisdom. Life is too short to care about what wounds you, what drains you, what holds you back. When you remember that everything ends, everything changes, and only then do you truly begin to live with courage, with meaning, with peace.